Hi, all of you. Is my sound is audible? Is my sound is audible? Okay, fine. Just give me a second. So we are logged in the master machine of Ansible. Yesterday, all the setups we already done it. Okay. Now the first thing what I have to do is become the root user. Okay. But all the practical whatever we are going to do, we'll be doing it as a Ansible user. So to switch to the Ansible user, you know the command switch user hyphen space Ansible. Okay. And once we switch to the Ansible user, okay, so currently there is no file, nothing. Okay. Similarly, we have to connect to the worker node 1 also and worker node 2 also. Okay. So this is the node. Okay, let me just sign in again. Node 1 and node 2, I'm connecting it directly from browser for now, but you can connect using the putty also. Okay, by changing the color, everything. But it will take time. So that's why we are not going to spend that much time here. So let me just connect to the node 2 also. Anyhow, at the downside, you will be able to see. Okay, this is the node 1. You are able to see. Here you will be seeing the node 2. Okay, in the node 1 also, first let me just clear it, then become the root user, and then become the Ansible user. Okay, like this, I become the Ansible user here. And similarly, in this also, sudo switch user root and clear it all and become the Ansible user, switch user hyphen Ansible. So I become the Ansible user here also, well and good. Okay. So these two are the worker node. Okay. I want to do something inside these two machine using our master machine. That is my goal. Okay. So the first command we are going to learn, like once the entire setup is done up to 13th step, right? So now from 14th step, you can jump. Okay. The first command you have to simply write is Ansible. Ansible. Can you list me all the IP address that you have in your host file? So if you remember, there are so many IP address. Yes, yeah, whenever we are setting up yesterday's, I written there. And see, this many IP address they are talking about. If you remember, some of the IP address I given for the DevOps, some of the IP group I given it for the testing team, like that, right? So basically, there was a file we created with this name /etc/ansible/host file. Okay, and inside this file, we created some group here. We created a group with the name called testing, in which we given 3 IP address. In the group with the name called DevOps, I given 4 IP address, and then there is a group I created with the name called demo node, in which I given 2 IP address, like that, right? So that's why but I am saying to the Ansible that Ansible, can you list all the IP address? So they are printing all the IP address, okay? But if I say that Ansible, can you print the IP address that is associated to the DevOps team only? So then they will print only 3 IP or 4 IP address, whatever I written in the DevOps team. Similarly, whatever the IP address I written in the testing team, so if I'll mention here testing, so they will mention testing team IP address only. Okay, spelling is wrong. Okay, so they are just printing this 3 IP address. Similarly, for our practical, the original IP address I written in a group with the name called demo node. Okay, so see, they are just printing these 2 IP address 9.153 and 1.164, and you can clearly see 9.153 and 1.164. Okay, that means this is the IP address they are showing it here. That means if I want to do any practical, okay, in the Ansible, so if I'll type the Ansible all, this is going to happen in all the IP address. But if I'll type Ansible demo node, then it is going to happen only in these two worker node, these two node, because I just written 2 IP address in this particular group. Okay, so our all the commands is going to start with the Ansible demo node only. That means we'll be doing all our practical in these two worker node. Okay. Once we got the idea that okay, we have to do all the practical in these two worker node only. Okay, like this, Then also there can be a situation here. Somebody will be thinking that, okay, take an example. I'm in place of demo node. I'm mentioning here DevOps. Okay, I'm mentioning here DevOps. Okay, so this is the IP address. Now, see, currently, if somebody is saying me that, okay, you have to update the software of all the computer that is present with the DevOps team, then I'll be doing with this, right? But there can be a situation that they want me to do an update of the software, or they want to install some software only in these two machines. That can be a condition, right? Only in 4 and 5 itself. Okay. So if I want to do only in 4, so I will be just mention here DevOps square bracket 0, because counting is always going to start from 0. So this will be 0, this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3. So if I'm going to write 0 here, so see, they're just printing one IP address, 1.2.3.4. That means if I'll type the command Ansible DevOps bracket 0, okay, that means they are going to install that software or something on that particular machine only. Okay. If I want to do in this two machine, then I will start the counting like this 0, and I'm saying that go up to 1. Okay. And see, they are printing both, right? If I'm to do in the starting 3, so I will start the counting from 0 and I will go up to 2. That's it. And see, they are printing a starting 3. If I want to do in the last one, right? 7 1. So anybody can tell me what value I should print? I just want to do in the 7 1. That's it. What will be the value here? I want to do it on this one. Are you understanding? Did you not understand the logic here? At least tell something now. Yes, no, did not understand, not interested, anything like that. At least something say, right? Have you got the question? For that, at least I will get yes or no. Okay. So question is that you should only have to do the work on the in the 1.2.3.7. So what will be the value here I will be keeping? It can be any numerical value only, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that one only. So you have to tell me that particular one value. That's it. If 0 is printing 1.2.3.4, so what will print 1.2.3.7? This is normal one standard math, right? If 0 is printing 1.2.3.4, so what will print 1.2.3.7? 4.5.6. Why 4.5.6? What is this? It will be a single integer value, right? It cannot be decimal or something, no? I don't want to print all the 3, or I don't want to print all the 4. I just want to print only fourth value. That's it. 1.2.3.7. That's it I want to print. I don't know how you are understanding. All of you are saying we are understanding. It's normal 3, right? If you are starting the counting from 0, so 0, this will be 1, this will be second, this will be third number, right? Inside that particular list. So if I'll type the 3 here, so they will print 1.2.3.7, because 0 was printing 1.2.3.4. I said that you have to start the counting from 0 and you have to end up to 1. That's why they printed both the things. Here I said that you have to start the counting from 0 and you have to print up to 2. So they printed from here to here 1.2.3.6 here. But here I am saying that you have to just print the last one. That is the last counting. That is 3. So they are just printing the last number. This is a normal counting 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Is it clear now or still any confusion? Is this clear now? Okay, so now just tell me if Ansible DevOps -1 is going to print 1.2.3.7. -1 is also printing this one. Okay. So if I do in the minus format, then what will print this one? 1.2.3.4. If -1 is printing this one, so what will print this one? Anybody? I want to print 1.2.3.4 only one value. So there will be definitely one value is going to be the answer. Okay. So if -1 is the last one, so what will be this one? 1.2.3.4. All of you know the integer counting, right? Like there are some numbers beyond zero also, if you know.
So -3, sir?
-1 is this one, then this will be -2, this will be -3 actually, right? Getting this?
Yeah,
See, here the counting is
-3.
not starting from zero, right? Here the counting is starting from -1. So definitely fourth element will be -4. Okay. If we are starting the counting from zero, then the fourth element will be 3. Okay. So it will be -4. So you can go with the counting with both the way. If you want to count from last, always start with -1. Okay. If you want the counting from starting, then always start with 0. And this is the normal Python code example. Okay. So in the Python only the basic things, because Ansible is written in Python programming language. Okay. And Python we start the counting like this only. Okay. In the reverse order -1, in the correct order it will be 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. So this is the thing you have to understand. That's it. So similarly, whenever I am typing the Ansible demo node, so basically they are going to do in all the machine. But if there can be condition that I want to do some installation in only in the worker node 1, that is 9.153, then I will mention separately here 0, then they will do that particular work on 9.153 only. Okay, so that is the meaning here. That's it. Once this is done, now you know that how to list the host everything. Okay, then we are ready to do with the practical. Okay, so there are three types of the commands in the Ansible is. Okay, the first is the ad hoc command. Ad hoc command is basically you are going to type all the Linux command as it is. Whatever the Linux command till now you know. Okay, everything you can just run it in the worker node 1, worker node 2 without going there. Okay, like take an example. If I'm going to say you in normal command, right? Ansible. Okay, just try and see how I'm writing. Okay, Ansible, you have to always write in the Ansible command. Okay, Ansible. I want to go to the demo node because demo node is containing the both the IP address, and I'm saying that after going to the demo node, you have to run a argument there, or basically run a command there, and command you have to run the ls command. I'll press enter. What they are going to do? They will try to log into both the machine. They logged into the 9.153. They try to run the ls command. They did not printed anything. Similarly, they done to the 1.164 machine. They try to print the ls command. They did not printed anything. Then you'll be thinking that why they are not printing anything. Because even if you will go to this machine and you will type ls, this will not print anything because this is a new machine, right? Here we did not created any file or something. So definitely output is not going to come, right? Let's try to say that Ansible do one thing, go inside this machine and try to create a file with the name called touch file one. So what they will do, they will create a file one in both the worker node in a single go. It's a duty of the Ansible. And see, they done it. How I can verify that whether file one got created or not? Do the ls again. So see, now this time ls is saying that file one is present. Even we can manually verify in the worker node one. See, file one got created. Here if I'll check, file one got created. That means contents are getting created. It is getting updated. Okay. Similarly, if I want to remove the file, okay, so again we know the command. We'll simply say Ansible demo node. You have to remove the file, remove -f file one. That's it. I'll press enter. That file one is going to be deleted. If I do ls here, see, file one got deleted from this particular machine. Also, file one got deleted. That means whatever the Linux command you can think of, you can just write it here directly. Okay, simply you have to write the command called Ansible demo node -a. Okay, but previously what was happening was manually you are typing the ls command, right? But now what is happening is in a single go, if there are 100 machines are also there, they will go and they will delete the file one from all the 100 machines. Okay, if I'm installing some software, they will try to install it in all the 100 machines, like that way. That is the benefit. Okay, so that's what I say you to create a file. Okay, now to install the packages or something. So let me just show you like this. If I want to install some software or something, okay, so I will say that Ansible, go to the demo node. I want to do the practical in both the worker node. Okay, and I am writing a argument. Now you have to tell me the command to install the HTTPD package. What was the command to install HTTPD package? What was the command we should write it here?
Ansible -y HTTP.
Ansible -y HTTPD. Why that? After here, that after this double quote, what basically you have to tell me the Linux command. It is not dependent on the Ansible now, right? Because we are came here in the double quote.
Oh,
It will be yum, right?
oh yeah.
Yum install httpd-y. Now tell me, is this command is going to be work, or who can run this command, yum command? Yum install httpd. Who can install the software? Is all the user can install the software, or only the root
Root,
user can install?
root,
Only root.
only root.
That means if you are going to run this command, this is going to give the error. Why? Because you are not root user. And since you are not the
Yeah.
root user, they are clearly saying need to be the root to perform this command. Okay, and that was the problem we saw yesterday's also. To solve that problem, what is the command we written? In place of yum install httpd, we given some extra power, right? Sudo. Okay, because who is going to run this command? Ansible user is going to run this command, right? So for the Ansible user, if you remember yesterday, we activated the sudo file, then they will be able to run the sudo command, right? So now if I'll try to do the sudo yum install httpd-y, they will try to install the package in both the machine in a single go. And see, they installed it. And how to verify that software got installed? Go to this both worker node, type a command called which httpd. If it is giving some path, that means software is installed. Here also, if I'll type which httpd, software is installed, well and good. If I want to remove the software, again the command is simple. Simply, I have to simply say sudo yum to remove the httpd package. We have to simply say remove. That's it. They will remove the httpd package. And once the software will be removed in both the machines, see how easy it is. If there are 100 machines, there also they will remove it. See, software got removed. Again, I will type it here also, software got removed. So if I want to install the software, I will do sudo yum install httpd-y. If I want to remove it, sudo yum remove httpd-y. That's it. Okay. Now,
And
if you
to
want to
see the
install,
version, sir, to see the version -yy minus version,
for which one?
you know, to see the version of the Ansible
But
version.
you want to
Oh,
see it in the
or
master machine. See, Ansible I did not install in the worker node. Na. Ansible I installed in the master machine. Okay. So
yeah.
version you can see it here only. Okay.
Okay.
If you are thinking that you can come here in this worker node and here you can type the Ansible command, no, it is not going to work. Because I said you, Ansible software we have to install only in the master machine. No need to install it in worker node. Right? Because they are doing the SSH connectivity internally.
Yeah.
Right? So version you can have to check, then you can check it to this master machine only. That's it. You cannot run that command with the Ansible software because that doesn't make sense now. Our Ansible was created in such a way that we should not require to install Ansible to all the 100 server, 1000 server, and that was the benefit Ansible is providing us. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So now again, if I want to install the software, so I'll be typing the command here install. But I said you that if I will not write the sudo, that installation is not going to happen. Okay, if I write the sudo, then only this command is going to run. If I will not write, then it is not going to work. Okay. But if somebody is not compatible with writing the sudo or something here in the command, you want to write the command as yum install httpd only, and still you want that installation should happen, then before this double quote, okay, just add one more extra option called -b. That's it. B is for become. as soon as you will write the -p option, automatically they will make you to the sudo user. Okay, that means -b basically meaning is sudo. So either you write sudo inside this, or if you don't want to write sudo, use the -b option. That's it. Press enter. Okay, wait, I think we have to use it before this. -ba, just use it both together, then it will work. Okay, after a it is not taking the b. Okay, so before a only you have to type it. Okay, before a you have to write b. So either you can type like this -a hyphen b hyphen a like this. That will also work, and this time they will say that httpd is already installed, so there is no need to do the changes. And see, and Ansible is so intelligent, right? Previously httpd was not present, right? So they tried to install it, but this time they found that software is already present, this particular version, right? And it is of the latest version. Then why I will do anything? And that's why they are saying nothing to do for me. Okay, and let me show you one more interesting thing. Take an example. Currently httpd is present in uh, both the machine. Okay, both the machine httpd is present. If somebody manually went to this worker node 2 or something, okay, and they what they done is they removed the software from here, okay, manually here by typing the command sudo yum remove httpd -y. Okay, I manually removed this software from here. I know that from worker node 2 software got removed, right? But Ansible perspective, they know that software was already installed in that. Let's try to run this again and let's check whether Ansible will able to install or not. So if we'll press enter, so Ansible are saying in the first machine 9.153, okay, when I went, nothing to do because software was already present. But when I checked the 1.164, I found that software was not present. Then I again done the installation. That means at any point of the time now we don't have to worry about. If I'll run the Ansible script, if software is already present, Ansible is going to skip that part. If some software got manually deleted or something, Ansible is going to update it as it is. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this is about ad hoc command. Okay. In ad hoc command, basically whatever the command you know till now, okay, everything you can run it. And I showed you -b option also. If you don't want to type sudo, use -b. Else you have to use the sudo. Okay. If you don't want to use sudo, use the b option here. That's it. And other than that, yeah, that's it for the ad hoc segment. Okay. Ad hoc is basically whatever the Linux command you know, you can just run it. Now the next thing comes is the Ansible modules. There are some persons definitely, right, who don't know anything about Linux, okay? Or there are some complex work is in the Linux is also present, okay? And we don't know the command for that or something, okay? So rather than Googling or something, it's better to use the Ansible modules. What Ansible say that I already designed the modules for most of use cases. Okay, that means you want to use you want to copy the file from one location to another location. Don't write the cp command or something. Use a module that I already created, copy module. If I want to install the software, don't use the yum command or something. Simply use a module called package module. Like that way, they are saying so many things. Okay. So if I search for the Ansible modules in the Google, okay, like this. So they are going to guide us about the different modules. Okay, if I'll go in the all modules section. So there are so many modules available here. Okay, I don't want to go with all the modules or something. Okay. First, what I'm going to do is, let me just remove the software from all the machine. Okay. I'm just removing HTTPD first, and then I will show you the use case of the module. So let me just remove it and manually let me verify also which HTTPD. It's not present. Okay, not present. Which HTTPD? Not present. Okay, it got removed. Once the remove is done, now in the module section, we'll find that is any module present here to install. Okay, so all of you know that there are different Linux flavors are there, right? So basically, there are some Ubuntu based system is there. There are some CentOS based system are there, right? So you know that in the Ubuntu, you cannot type the yum install httpd command. All of you know that? Yes or no? Yum install
Yes.
httpd is always going to work in the CentOS or Red Hat based system only. In Ubuntu, we usually use the apt command. Okay. Similarly, there are Alpine Linux in which we use the apk command. Okay. So similarly, we have here, if I'll search for Control F and we'll do the search for yum. So there is a yum package that we usually use, right? So either I know that I have to use the yum module, well and good. So I will come here in the yum package manager, yum module. I will click here. They will guide us how to use this yum module. Okay. If we'll come down, so they are saying that you have to use this type of the syntax to install. Okay. So once we got the idea, now I will type the command Ansible, do one thing, go to the demo node, and then definitely you are going to install the httpd package, everything. So you'll require the sudo power. So I'm using the -b, and then definitely you are going to use a module. So module name, you are going to use a module with the name called yum. What is my module name? Yum. In the starting also you can see what is my module name, yum. Okay. So you are going to use a module name called yum. Using the yum module, you want to install the software. So definitely you have to write some argument there. Okay. The first argument, you will be mentioning the name of the software. Which software you want to install? Name. So I'm mentioning name is equal to httpd. Do you want to install this software? Then state should be latest, right? They are saying to install the latest version, you have to do state is equal to latest. There are some other option also you can write in the state. Either you can write absent, install, latest, present, remove. They are saying present and installed meaning is they will ensure that software is installed. Latest meaning is they will update the package. Absent or removed means they will remove the package. So if I say that Ansible, you have to go to the demo node, okay, and then you have to use the sudo power, use the module called yum. I'm not writing the command called yum install httpd or something. I'm simply saying to the Ansible that I know that you are going to use the yum package manager, and inside that simply make sure that httpd software should be installed present. That's it. That is my goal, that it should be present in my both the worker node. I'll press enter. Now it's the Ansible duty that they will go to both the machine and they will try to install the package. And once they've done it, if I come here, so see, software got installed, software got installed. Okay. Now I want to remove the software. Take an example. I don't know the command now, how to remove the software, but I know the module concept, right? Here in this module, it is clearly written, if somebody want to remove the software, you have to use the absent or remove. I will simply say state is equal to absent. Press enter. And now what is going to happen? Your software is going to be uninstalled. Okay. And again, you can verify it here. Okay. You can verify it here, which HTTPD. So software is not present. Okay. Which HTTPD software is not present. That was it got absent also. So whenever I will type the command hyphen a state is equal to absent, they will remove it. But what will happen if I type again one more time? I know that software is already uninstalled, right? So what Ansible is going to do? It is clearly saying in the green color. Previously it was showing in the yellow color. Yellow color means whatever you said to them that was previously not done, they try to do it. Okay. Green color means whatever you asked them to do, that is already done. So they don't have any task or something. That's why they are saying HTTPD is not installed. So we don't have to worry about anything. Okay. If I'll say again state is equal to present, so they will make sure software will be present like that. Okay. And this time again it is going to come as a yellow color. Okay. But again, if I'll run this one more time, state is equal to present. So this time they will say that software is already installed, so nothing to do, and it is going to give it in the green color like this. Okay. Again, to remove state is equal to absent, it will be removed. But the problem is there can be a situation, right, that there are some of your worker nodes machine are running in Ubuntu, some of the worker node machine are running in the Red Hat machine, right? So then how you will install the package? Is this a problem is getting visualized to you? That there can be situation that there are 10 worker nodes are running, 5 are running in Ubuntu system, 5 are running in the CentOS or Amazon Linux, right? Now you have to tell me that how, which module you will be using. Like what you can think, yum module is going to help us to install the software in all the 10 machines? Yes or no? All of you?
Yes.
How? 5 are running in Ubuntu, right? And 5 are running in the Amazon Linux or Red Hat. So is the yum command will help us to install the software in all the 10 machines? Do you know the
No,
command? apt
no.
command is the command, right, to install it in the Ubuntu machine. So when
APT.
somebody will try to type the command, the yum or something in the Ubuntu, it is not going to work. That means yum module can only help us to do in the 5 machine only. I cannot do it in the 10 machine or something. So for that particular reason also, and she will say that, okay, if you are not decided with one server only, there are mix of servers. Okay, so rather than using the yum module, apt module or apk module, just search for a module. Module name will be package module. Okay, go for package. It will be in the p sections. Okay, so this is the package module. Generic OS. Generic OS means it is available for all the operating system. So here they say that if you use the package module now, so now it's Ansible headache. It is not your headache that your worker node is running on the Ubuntu or Amazon Linux or some other XYZ operating system. Okay, except the Windows. They say here clearly that if your machine are running in Windows, then I cannot do anything. You have to go with the win underscore package module. But if any other operating system you are using, so I will take care. I can use the package module. Okay. So package module is the generic. Okay, whichever the operating system will there, they will execute it automatically. We don't have to worry about. Simply we have to say that Ansible, do one thing, go to the demo node, use the sudo power, use a module called package module. I'm not using yum module or something this time. Okay. And I will say name is equal to httpd and state is equal to, again the same thing, like whatever here also they are saying state can be either present, absent, latest. Three option only we are getting it here. Okay, so state is equal to present. That means they will make sure that software is present. I'll press enter. Again we done something wrong. Yeah, we missed the hyphen a option here before this, right? We have to write the argument hyphen a. That's it. Now they will do the installation, well and good, but this time we are using the package model. So even if some of our worker nodes are running the Ubuntu machine or something, they will be able to find it, okay? And they will run their apt install Apache command like that way they will run there. Okay, so we don't have to worry about. And here also the example they are talking about that you have to use the package module, I have to name the software name, then you have to write a state is equal to present like this. Okay, so this is about the package module. Similarly, if somebody want to uninstall it, you can do state is equal to absent. Okay. Now, since the HTTPD package is installed here, right? You know that software is installed. Here also software is installed. But you know that after installing the HTTPD package, what we do usually, we have to start the HTTPD package, right? And for that, we use the command called systemctl start HTTPD. But if I'll do the currently status here, so currently it is inactive. In this worker node also, if I'll check systemctl status HTTPD service, so they are saying it is inactive, right? In both the machine, it is inactive. I want to start this using the Ansible only. So for that, Ansible have again another module. They will not say to run the command, right? We'll find is anything related to service module is there, okay? Because I want to start a HTTP service, right? So we have to find something for service. So if I'll find here, there is a module called service. If I'll click here, so they will guide us that there is a module with the name called service. In this, if you want to start the service, stop the service, you have to simply say name is equal to httpd, state is equal to started, or name is equal to httpd, state is equal to stop. That means if I'm going to say here that do one thing, uh, Ansible, go to the demo node and use the b power hyphen b, module name will be service, and use the argument and do one thing, name of the software is httpd, okay, name of the service is httpd, and you have to make sure state should be started. Okay, that you have to make sure that software should be in the running state. I'll press enter. Now it's their duty. If I'll come here, I will do status httpd, well and good, it is running. It is running, right? And since this httpd web server is running, so now if you'll copy the public IP from here, right, of the worker node to, you'll see that your website will be visible, right? Because we started it and we already opened the port, at least our website will be visible. Who deployed this website? Okay, like let me just again copy the public IP of this worker node one also. So basically Ansible installed the httpd package, Ansible itself started it also. and then we are able to see the website here like this also in both the machines. Okay, as soon as I will say to the Ansible that you have to stop this, state is equal to stopped, then it's the Ansible duty that they will stop this. And as soon as this service is going to be stopped, now we know that if somebody is going to refresh this page, this website is not going to come. It will give some error like this, right? If I'll refresh this also, it is going to give error like this. Okay. Again, I want to start this. I will do state is equal to started. Okay, and it will start. And also, you know, one thing that we do the systemctl enable httpd also, right? So to do the enable also, they are saying if you want to make the enable, then simply write enabled is equal to yes. That also they are saying. If I'll say that do one thing, clear it all, Ansible, go to the demo node. Our name is httpd. You have to start it. State is equal to started, and enabled is equal to yes. That's it. So they will start it also and they will enable it also. Okay, and now if you'll come here and you will type the command systemctl status httpd. So see, it's running also and it's got enabled also. That means I don't have to manually come in all the 100 worker nodes and I have to type the command systemctl start httpd, systemctl enable httpd, like that 100 times. And as soon as it is started and enabled, this website will again started to come. So everything we can manage it from the Ansible side. Make sense up to here? So anybody who don't know the command also, they know the concept also, they can come in the Ansible modules, they can read the documentation and they can use it. Okay. All of you making sense up to here? So if you'll see in this documentation perspective, I shown you about the service module, package module. You're saying something? Okay, so now if I want to create a user, anybody remember the command to create a user? If I want to create a new user in the Linux, anybody remember the command? Yesterday also we done that, right? To create the user. User add was the command, right? To create the user add. So similarly here, see everything is dependent on the Linux. If some previous topics you are going to forget or something, I don't know how, but you have to keep revising, okay? Because everything is dependent there. Yesterday's topic only user add, right? So that's the thing. So user manage user account. If I'll come here, if somebody does not know the command, then they will use this module. It is better to use the module. So in this module, they are clearly saying at the downside, if I'll go for example, they are saying if somebody want to create a user, just mention the user name. Okay. And if I'll say something called state is there or not. So yes, state, they are saying if you'll make it %, then I will make sure some user will be added. Okay. So if I'll do here and okay, first let's add the user. So I will say that Ansible, do one thing, go to the demo node and then use the sudo power and use a module, use the sudo power, use the module with the name called user and use the argument and make sure that a user with the name called Kiroi, okay, and state is equal to present should be created. That's it. I'll press enter. Now it's the Ansible duty that they will create a user with the name called Kiroi, okay. And if I'll come and verify both the worker node that is any user got created. So again, I don't know, do you remember the file name or not? But in the Linux, I said you that there is a file with the name called /etc/password. Okay, if you'll read this file, then you will see all the username list. And at the downside, we are clearly saying Kira user got created. Similarly, in this machine also, if I'll say cat/etc/password, right? And Kira user got created. But till now, I did not show you any command to remove the user, right? Till now, I did not show you any command to remove the user. But if you want to remove the user, then also you know the command, right? You have to simply say state is equal to absent and remove is equal to yes. These two things you have to do. That's what they are saying to remove the user. So I will simply say do one thing, make the state is equal to append and space remove is equal to yes. That's it. Whatever they will tell us, that only will do it, and username will just change it. And since we removed it, so now you'll find it in this particular file. So see, there is no KROI here. If I'll try to find it, there is no KROI. That means user also got deleted. Okay. So like this way we can find so many different modules. There are one or two more modules are there that we'll see it tomorrow. Okay, about the copy module, and there are few more modules, setup modules, everything. Okay, and then we'll start with the playbook concept. Fine. So just try to practice these Linux commands, okay, Ansible commands, and then in the Ansible I showed you ad-hoc command, how to type the Linux command directly, and then try to find some modules also as per your use case and try to use it. Okay, and then tomorrow I will show you the playbook, then you'll understand everything. Okay, so that's all from my side for today. Any question, anything?
No, sir.
Okay, then thanks all of you. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thank you.